Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good day, good evening, wherever you are. Hi, Briget Boyle here. Hope you're doing well. I'm gonna try to make this a little better so you don't have to stare at my microphone. I'm going to give this just about 30 seconds to get some people tuning in. And in the meantime, why don't you go ahead and let me know where you're tuning in from? I am tuning in from Chicago and enjoying my time here. The cold air is lovely. The family is really great to be around. If you want to tell me where you're tuning in from, and then if you have any thing to share about something you're feeling good about, something you're feeling grateful for, I also love to hear about gratitude in the chat. And we've got Rivka, who's tuning in on Twitch, and who's here from Colorado, and Malenka, who is tuning in from, Malanka, who's tuning in from Germany. Thank you so much for being here. We have Paul tuning in from New York, and so I'm going to do something a little bit different today. And Marie from Montreal. I love Montreal. I haven't been there in a long time, but it's so beautiful. Camila from Copenhagen, nice to see you. So glad you're here. I just want to send out so much deep love and respect and appreciation for all of you for continually showing up and showing up for yourself, showing up for your voice, showing up to support the work I'm doing. It's a win, 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 win. And we've got Griet from Belgium. Nice to see you. Glad you're here. Thank you so much for being here. So we've got a few people tuning in on Facebook. We've got people tuning in on YouTube, people tuning in on Twitch. We've got Christina from Oakland. Thanks so much. A little bit about me, just quick. I'm Briget Boyle. I'm a vocalist. I'm the founder of Unleash Your Voice, which is a vocal program designed to help empower singers and empower people who want to use their voice through singing to access peace and awareness, and it's also good for building a vocal practice if you are a singer. There's a lot of benefits to a regular singing practice, and I feel really great about what's happening with Unleash Your Voice right now, so I'm so grateful that you all are here. Christy from Texas, Gursel from Ankara, Turkey, nice to see you. Philia from Brussels, I'm glad you're so here. Glad you're so here. You're so here. And I also just want to acknowledge that I was unable to come live on Monday, and I'm sorry for that. Sorry there was no notice about that, but I had a scheduling conflict that I completely spaced out about. Everything's fine, but I'm back, and I will also not be here on the 25th, which is not this coming Monday, but the Monday after. If you join my email list on the unleashyourvoice.me website, you'll be able, I'm going to start sending out more regular updates about when I'll be live and when I won't be live and other events that are happening. Cool. And so today, what I wanted to do, it's going to be just a tiny bit different. I made a little bit of an updated warm-up guide for the Unleash Your Voice email list, and I want to just use that as the guide for this warm-up here today. So it's not going to be very different than what I normally do, but just maybe a little bit so you can get a sense of what the warm-up guide is, and then if you do get the warm-up guide, you could use this video as a reference for it. So hopefully that'll be fun for y'all. So the first part of my 3-part vocal warm-up that is included in this download is the warming up of the container, which is something I feel is really important with singing. Singing is a full body experience. It's not just in your throat. And so it's really important to tune in with the body. And for those of you who've been with me on these warm-ups, you know I do this every warm-up, but I just wanted to say that out loud and really articulate the fact that I think the body warm-up is so important. So first things first, let's just take 3 nice big deep breaths. So breathe in, you can put your hand on your belly, one on your heart. Breathe in, down deep into the belly. And exhale. Yeah, breathe in again. And then sigh. And then one more time, breathe in. And sigh again. If you're feeling any sort of anxiety or struggling right now, I'm with you, I hear you, I feel you, and breathing is a really, really good way to start to release some of that feeling. So Just breathe regularly for a second, and then feel your feet on the ground. Really feel your feet on the ground. And a good way to picture this is to kind of imagine that there's 4 corners of your feet, and you're really feeling each little corner of your foot kind of grounded into the earth. If you're sitting, you can feel your sits bones on the chair. Whatever part of you is making contact, really feel that contact. And then lift your toes up, take a breath in, and then as you breathe out, gently release them back down to the earth. Awesome. Now we're going to take the arms and we're going to stretch straight up. Just nice separated hands, just straight up, like you're holding a ball over your head. Feel the stretch in the side body, kind of drop down through the hips, but like stretch up through the upper part of the body. And then we're going to stretch to the left. Feeling that opening in the side body here, and then stretch to the right. Allowing for a little more room to come in. Great. And then you're going to bring your arms forward and in front of you. Clasp your hands round your upper back and extend the neck, kind of shooting upwards. I've been having a stiff neck the last few days, so this is a really good exercise to try to remind the body that it's okay. It's okay to relax. It's okay to let it go. Doesn't need to be stiff. I'm with it. Awesome. And then take your hands, bring them behind your back, open up the front of the chest, clasp your hands, and again, extend the neck, keeping that upward energy of the neck. And feel that chest opening. If you want to move around a little bit in this position, it's good. You can bring your hands up if you want to get a little more stretch. You can leave them resting on your tailbone if that's too much for you. Either way is fine. And then rock back and forth from one knee to the other. Awesome. Now we're going to stretch the neck gently by dropping it to the left shoulder, left ear to left shoulder. Open up the neck here. And hey Cam, I'm so glad you're here. Glad you made it. Okay, if you need a little extra stretch here, you can drop your hand on top of your head. Don't pull. Just let the weight of your hand open up the side of the neck. And if that's still not enough for you, you can flatten out your hand, your palm, and just let that stretch kind of happen. No pushing, no pulling, just really allowing. Could you imagine if we did that in life? Just allow. Interesting. Okay, great. Now release that and then go to the other side. Continually breathing, remembering that the breath is a really good way to allow the body to open up. You can drop that hand on the top of your head if you need it. Flatten out the palm if you want a little extra. Again, this is how you can't really see it because I'm sorry, my camera angle's a little crappy, but you get it, I'm sure. And if not, you can always try again later or ask me questions. All of those things are options. Awesome. Now let that go. And then we're going to do a little spine drop. So we're going to, actually, I will angle this down just a tad. You get to see the mess on my bed. And you can do a spine drop, bend your knees, bring your abdomen to the top of your thighs. I'm going to just talk you through this. So you're going to be, it's like a forward fold if you do yoga, bending the thighs, keeping a nice supported thing on your supported action, which can include squeezing the abdomen as you're going down so that your low back is protected. Awesome. Now, as you're down in your spine drop, you can fold your arms like this, and the weight of the elbows being clasped will help even open up the back a little bit more. Take a few nice big deep breaths in, breathe in, and exhale. Good, breathe in again. And then release the arms toward the earth. Again, for those of you just tuning in, we're in a spine drop here. Gently go down there, put your abdomen on the top of your thighs. As you're down there now, shake your head yes and no, which is different in different parts of the world. So this is the American yes and no. If you have a different yes and no, go for it. And then when you're ready, slowly roll up, really feeling each vertebra stack on top, one on top of the other. Awesome. Beautiful. Now we're going to just take a couple of nice yawns. So open up the back of the throat, and that should instigate a yawn. Oh. If you're not feeling the yawn, you can just make some nice open ah sighs. Oh. And like fake a yawn. Good. And then open your mouth really wide. And then relax. Good. Now we're going to do one more yawn. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. And then open your mouth wide. And relax. Beautiful. Now, as a way to engage the abdomen, we're going to do a few gentle coughs. So the action here is going to be coming from deep in your abdomen. And your throat is very relaxed, but your body and your abdomen are engaged. So you go, okay, let's do that just 3 times. Awesome. Now just relax for a second, and then one more time. This is a great way to just engage the abdomen, engage the diaphragm, and yeah, tune in with that. Now we're going to stretch the tongue out. You can sigh while that's out, and then raise it up toward your nose. Good. And then roll it on the inside of your mouth. I like to hum while I'm doing this. It's not actually written on the warm-up PDF to hum, but anytime you feel like your body's like, ooh, make some noise while you're doing that, totally feel free to add that in. This is your practice, like this is your voice, this is your journey, this is your discovery. So anything you feel that will help you is good. Good. Now we're going to take a deep breath, and we're going to do some horse lips. Just a note that we're using the letter B, not P. So we're not going, we're going, okay? So breathe in. Good. Now shake your head side to side while you're doing the lip roll. Breathe in again. If you have trouble with the lip roll, you can put your fingers in your cheeks, and that should help. Again, it's a kind of about engaging the breath, relaxing the back of the throat, really using that consonant B, and yeah, just checking in. And this also can have progress in it, so if you're not able to do it right off the bat, that's totally cool. Just keep on keeping on. One more time with the horse lips. Beautiful. Now we're going to take a little massage into the sinus area. If you want to add in some tapping here, if you're feeling congested, this can be a really helpful way to loosen up any congestion. But whatever feels right, whatever feels good for your sinuses, and then bring it out into the jaw. And really get in there. Really feel what your body is calling for. Pretend like you're a massage therapist, unless you are a massage therapist, which I am. But if you're not a massage therapist, pretend that you have, just pretend. Just what does it feel like to listen to what the body's needing? That's a really cool concept. And then bring your hands a little bit below the jaw, get into this nice area below the jaw. Oh my goodness gracious, that feels good. Oh, you can yawn again. Beautiful. Now we're going to do a little bit of breathing. This is part 2 of the warm-up routine. And this will be quick, and there'll be some things that you can do in an ongoing basis where you can time yourself and see how your growth goes. But first, let's just allow ourselves to breathe. So what this means is you're going to exhale really sharply, and then you'll allow the air to come back in a relaxed way. So breathe out sharply. And then inhale. Breathe out sharply. Allow the air in. And one more time, breathe out sharply. Allow the air in. One thing I want to note here about breathing is we're trying really hard as we do all of these to bring the breath low into the belly. We're not breathing up into our chests. If you are doing that, think about relaxing the shoulders. Think about having a weight on your shoulders so that you allow the air to go nice and low. I like to think about the belly sort of splaying out as I inhale. So I even sometimes will like push my belly out as I inhale to kind of remind myself that I want it to go low. I want the abdomen to be literally pulling the air down low into my lungs, because part of the deal with the lungs, and this is, I need to look up the science on this if anybody knows what this is all about, is that we don't actually use nearly the capacity of our lungs. We really kind of end up being in day-to-day life. What we're doing by bringing the breath low is we're actually filling up the lower part of the lungs and really bringing the air down. And it's really good for the nervous system. It's good for the vagus nerve. It's good for all sorts of, it has health benefits as well. So this is a good practice for singing and also for life. So now what we're going to do is we're going to inhale and we're going to release on a tiny hiss. So inhale and then hiss. I'm not going to do this for as long as is intended on the worksheet, because what I'd like people to do is actually, at this point, pause the video and time yourself. And this is for future, not for now. We're live right now. But for future, you would pause the video, time yourself, and then you would write down your progress. So at the end of a week of doing breath exercises, you write down how long you were able to hold that. And then you do that every week for a few weeks and see where your progress is. The other one on here, again, I'm going through the warm-up PDF for those of you who are tuning in and are like, what the heck is happening? This is not the normal live stream warm-up. I just wanted to do this so that people have a way to use this PDF well. I made a new one. I redesigned it a little bit. So the next one is we connect to the breath. We take a nice big breath in, and then we release on a ooh, any note that feels good in your range. Ooh, or ee. And then you'll hold that for as long as you can. And again, time yourself. If you're watching this later, you can pause the video and time yourself and then take notes of how that went. So this is a sort of a challenge for you going forward. Hopefully people will take that on. And now we're going to get into warming up the cords a little bit. So thank you all for being with me through this. I hope this is helpful. This is all sort of good tools to build your technique. So we're just going to do 3 nice horse lip glissandos. So we'll just... Again. One more. And then go from the bottom up. Again. And again. Excuse me. So what happened there, so just for your information, I was like, okay, I got this, and I was not tuning in with my breath. So take a second, tune in with your breath, let the air relax down into the lower part of the belly, and then go from the bottom up. Cool, now we're gonna hunch our shoulders, and as we let them plop down, we're gonna do a glissando from the top to bottom. Good, one more time. Good, hunch your shoulders again, and we'll go from the bottom to the top. That one's a little harder. Go ahead. So what that does is it helps your, because you're kind of doing multiple things, it helps your voice relax even more. So now we're going to do just a nice glissando. Good. Now go from the bottom to the top. And again. And bottom to the top. Beautiful. On the warm-up, I say go through all of the vowels. I'm not going to do that here on this video today because I want to get to some other things, but that's on the PDF. You would go through all of the vowels, including a, e, I, o, u. So it would be a, e, o, u. Just to really work each vowel. So if you're doing this later, you could pause the video and go through all of those, but I want to keep moving forward. So we're gonna go, I'm gonna start one note lower than that. So I'm starting on a G. So we're gonna go ma, me, mi, mo, mu, ma, ya. For those of you who've been with me, you know this one. Ma, me, mi, mo, mu, ma, ya. Connect with the breath. Ma, me, mi, mo, mu, ma, ya. 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 Cool. So that's an octave on the ma, me, mi, mo, mu, ma, ya. And Marie Jose, thank you for asking. This PDF is available if you join my unleashyourvoice.me mailing list. I'll put a link up at the end of this warm-up so that you can get the download and follow along for future. Cool. So the other thing that would be happening next, if you want to, like, this would sort of be an extension of this, is to go ma, ma, me, mi, mi, mo, mo, mu, mu, ma, ma, ya. Ma, ma, me, mi, mo, mo, mu, mu, ma, ma, ya. Mama me, mi, mo, mo, mu, mu, mama, ya. Mama me, mi, mo, mo, mu, mu, mama, ya. Mama me, mi, mo, mo, mu, mu, mama, ya. Mama me, mi, mo, mo, mu, mu, mama, ya. Mama me, mi, mo, mo, mu, mu, mama, ya. Mama me, mi, mo, mo, mu, mu, mama, ya. Mama me, mi, mo, mo, mu, mu, mama, ya. Beautiful. Now let's take a glissando. Oh. So now we go Maya. Let's see. I want to do. Sorry, let me put up this other thing. Here we go. So we go Maya, Maya, mi, yo, mi, you. Please excuse me, I was using the wrong vowels, which means I have a typo on my PDF. Great. Here we go. Mi, ya, mi, mi, o, mi, you. This is a really good one for breath control and also tuning. Mi, ya, mi, mi, o, mi, you. Mi, ya, mi, mi, o, mi, you. Mi, ya, mi, mi, o, mi, you. As we're going through this one, you can play with different tonalities, different placement. You can try really soft. Mi, ya, mi, mi, o, mi, you. It's a really good one for breath control with nice soft dynamics. Mi, ya, mi, mi, o, mi, you. As we get higher, you can try head voice. Mi, ah, mi, mi, oh, mi, oh. What I did just there is I opened up the back of my throat, put the sound a little further back. Let's try head voice again. Mi, ah, mi, mi, oh, mi, oh. I'm going to go back into chest voice. Mi, ah, mi, mi, oh, mi, oh. Mi, ah, mi, mi, oh, mi, oh. Mi, ah, mi, mi, oh, mi, oh. Great, now take a nice glissando. Oh. Awesome. Cool. So that's basically the PDF warm-up. It's available on my unleashyourvoice.me website if you join my email list. And what that is there's not going to be I'm not going to send you a bunch of emails. I send 4 emails, in the first month of you being in there, just to see how you're doing, to connect with you, to see if you have any questions, to, let you know about other opportunities for working with me that are coming up. But I'm not interested in like over spamming people or overdoing it, but I really would love to get this warm up into your hands. So at the end of this warm up, I'll put up the unleashyourvoice.me website. You can go there and sign up for it. Now let's do a little Bulgarian exercise. So let's do this one. Let's go back to Nicola, who goes into the forest. And he asks, what does he ask? Who knows? So here we go. So this one goes like this. Nicola di pogori, pogori di pita. If you're new here, just kind of try to follow along. If you've been with me for a while, I would again say working on breath control, working on tone control, thinking about your vowels, nice clean vowels. Here we go. There's also a drone part. Nicola o di pogori, pogori o di pita. All right. Nicola o di pogori, pogori o di pita. 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 If you'd like to add in a bottom part, it goes like this. Nicola o di pogori, pogori o di pita. Again, the second half of that. Pogori o di pita. Great. So now let's try that one again. I'll sing the melody. You can sing a drone or the bottom, or you can sing the melody with me, whatever you want to do. Nicola o di pogori, pogori o di pita. Nicola o di pogori, pogori o di pita. Nicola o di pogori, pogori o di pita. Beautiful. Now we're going to close out with a nice glissando. Just want to point out two things here from the chat. I want to say, Philia, I'm so glad to hear that your horse lips are working now. When Philia first started, she wasn't able to do horse lips at all, and now they work every single time. It just goes to show that continued practice and showing up is really great. I also want to say hi to Issa Bay, who's tuning in on Periscope. So for those of you who are new to these videos and these live stream warm-ups, I'm available on all the platforms, so many platforms, Twitch, Periscope, YouTube, Facebook, etc. So I'm on the Briget Boyle YouTube page. I'm also on Kitka's YouTube page and Kitka's Facebook page and the Briget Boyle page. So there's lots of ways to get to me. But the most important way to get to me is through the unleashyourvoice.me website. If you go there and join the email list, you will get a free download of the warm-up that we just went through. I just redesigned the PDF, and I feel like it's a little bit more better. So if you would like to sign up there, you can do that, and you'll get an automated response with the PDF. Also, if you've already signed up for my email list, I'm going to send you the new PDF probably Monday, because I know I've been emailing a little bit because I'm teaching a workshop this Sunday I'm going to be teaching a song for the new year. And so if you're interested in joining that, the workshop is $20. If that is a problem or you don't have the resources to be able to pay that, you're welcome to get in touch with me and we can work something out. I really want to make all the work I'm doing accessible to as many people as possible. You can sign up for that on the unleashyourvoice.me website. You can also find it at kitka.org. It's going to be co-produced by the Kitka Institute, which I'm super grateful for and super excited about. So if you want to come, it's this coming Sunday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. If you sign up and you're in another, I know we have a lot of people. We have somebody from Copenhagen here. Hi, Isabel. I'm so glad you're here. And we have people from Brussels and all over Europe tuning in. And I know that the European time difference is going to be a little tricky. If you sign up for it, you can watch the replay, which will be posted the next day, and all the resources will be available. So, what else do I want to say? I don't think I have anything else to say, other than if you are interested in hitting me up on PayPal or Venmo to shoot me a tip, those are the places where you can do that. You can also sign up for the Unleash Your Voice course on unleashyourvoice.me. And the price is going to be going up on February 1st. So now's your last chance to enroll in the course and have lifetime access to the material in the course. I'm working on some new material and some new things, and you get access to a free, the workshop that I'm doing monthly is free to people who purchase the course. So make an investment in yourself or not, whatever you want to do. Show up here for Mondays and Thursdays, and that's a good investment too. I'm just so grateful to be here. So happy that you are trusting me with your voices and are unleashing them with me. I just greatly appreciate all of you and look forward to connecting soon. If you have any questions, you can email me, Briget@brigetboyle.com, and I'll get back to you. I love talking about singing. I love hearing about your progress. I love hearing about your challenges. I know for me, I'm a choral singer, and like most of I also do my solo stuff, but a lot of my musical outlet has been with other people, and that's been stripped away this year. So I'm really grateful to have this community and to feel like it's building, and I'm so grateful for y'all showing up and for supporting me and for bringing your voices to the table. Even though I can't actually hear them, I can feel them, and I'm just ever so grateful for it. So enjoy your day, enjoy your weekend, and hopefully I'll see you on Sunday. Take care.